Today on Cassidys Craveable Creations, we're making a super rich and decadent keto flourless chocolate cake with ganache that's surprisingly easy to make. Before we get started on today's recipe, I'm really excited to announce that we're starting an entire cake series. It actually started last week. I just forgot to let everyone know. We have a vanilla cake, chocolate cake, German chocolate cake, frostings, lemon cake. Today we have this flourless chocolate cake. We just have all the cakes. So be sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of them. Okay, so we're just going to start by melting some keto-friendly chocolate chips. I'm using Choc Zero because they're my absolute favorite. Okay, yeah, we're melting the chocolate chips and some butter. I really like grass-fed butter, but you can also use non-dairy butter if needed. Yeah, or even coconut oil will work. And we're melting it in a double boiler. This homemade double boiler I have going on here. Or you can heat them in 20 to 30 second increments in the microwave. Just be sure to stir well between each time.
I thought you invented the double boiler.
No, I did not invent the double boiler.
It's pretty awesome. So you have water down here, it's heating up so that nothing burns.
Yeah, and the water doesn't touch the heat-proof bowl because it just makes it too hot. And the whole reason we use a double boiler or we heat it in increments is because the chocolate will seize up and run if you heat it too fast. So, okay, let's just get this melted. So I really love this recipe because it just uses one large bowl. We're just going to add the rest of the ingredients. We're going to add the sweetener, cocoa powder, vanilla, and sea salt to start with. So we're using powdered monk fruit allulose blend today because I think it results in the best texture, but you can pretty much use any sweetener you like. And I'll have all the details on how to use the various sweeteners in the recipe card, and you can find the link to the recipe card in the description below. So I just kind of mix this together, and then while I'm mixing, maybe you can add the eggs. We're adding 6 eggs that are lightly beaten. Oh, you didn't get all the sweetener? Okay. And the reason we don't add the eggs first is because the chocolate's hot and we do not want the eggs to scramble. So we add all the other ingredients first to cool the chocolate off. Okay,
Is it ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. And the batter's going to be just really thick and it's kind of hard to stir, so you just get a good workout on your arms. We just get it all mixed in here. It'll take just a second for it to come together. So now I just have everything mixed and we're going to pour it into a 9-inch pan that has been greased and lined with parchment paper. You can go ahead and be pouring it in. And be sure to line it with parchment paper, otherwise it might stick. So we're just, and the batter's real thick. That's totally normal. And we'll just pour it in and we're going to bake it for about 35 minutes. And you want to be careful not to overcook it or it could turn out a little bit dry. For the topping, we're just going to make a really simple classic ganache. And to do this, we're going to add a cup of keto-friendly chocolate chips into a bowl. As I said earlier, I really like the Choc Zero. A little bit of keto powdered sugar, which is optional, and some pure vanilla. Nice. Okay, so we're just going to set this aside for a second. And now in a small saucepan, we're just going to add some coconut cream and melt it. And if you're not dairy free, you can feel free to use heavy whipping cream instead. Ooh, that's hot. So let's just get this nice and melted here. The coconut cream is melted, and as you can hear it, it's at a rapid boil. And so now while it's really hot, we're going to pour it over the chocolate chips. We can pour it on. Okay. Ooh, okay, pour that on.
That was exciting.
And we're just going to kind of stir it just a tiny bit. And then we're going to cover it and leave it undisturbed for about 5 minutes, and the chocolate's going to melt and it's just going to be so smooth and yummy. And if that's still making noise. And if after 5 minutes it's not melted, which it should be melted, but if it's not, you can always heat it on the stove over a really low heat for just like a minute or two, or in the microwave for just a few seconds. Let's just cut a bite here, or a slice, I mean, take a bite.
That looks so good.
I know, it does look good. So
I love
fudgy.
this cake series.
I know.
We'll
And
be
we just
eating
started.
cake.
We have so many more cakes to go.
I can't wait.
Ooh. See there. You want to try it?
Mm-hmm. That took the end.
I know. Oh, it feels so fudgy and good. Okay. Mmm. Perfect chocolate cake. It's so fudgy.
Man, I love this cake. And you're going to love this cake.
Okay.
So be sure and like us.